When it comes to job search, people always talk about platforms like LinkedIn and one or two others. But do you know that there's a platform that people take for granted? People are very casual about it. I'll tell you about the platform.
Tired of getting bad advice from well meaning people? Want to get to the root of that pressing challenge? Then join Modia, a behavior specialist and certified mentor, on the Behavior Hub YouTube channel as she talks about real life issues.
The WhatsApp platform is often seen as an informal platform. This is because you get in touch with your relatives there, so you are kind of casual about it. But it's a place that people can leverage on. I got an opportunity to do online training through a WhatsApp platform. I heard about it and I applied and I was selected. Until date, I'm an online trainer in that NGO. So you see that the WhatsApp platform should not always be seen as a casual environment. There are opportunities you can leverage upon the WhatsApp platform. So today I'll tell you a story of a young woman. She's about in her early 30s that got an opportunity through a WhatsApp platform. In fact, she got a job, and I know the young woman personally. Now, let me tell you how I met her. Sometime last year, I needed to do some things online, and I needed a virtual assistant to help me do some social media management, some video editing, and just one or two things that some of the skills I did not have that much last year. So I needed help in that area. So she got on this platform, and one thing people don't realize when you're a graduate, you're a recent graduate, or you're searching for a job, you go to some platforms, maybe a job vacancy platform. You assume that everybody is there is looking for a job. No, sometimes some people are actually there because they want to recruit individuals, and that was why I was in that group. Yes, I wanted to recruit certain individuals because I was searching for a reliable virtual assistant. Yes, in that group, I met one or two people that I thought were professionals, but at the end of the day, by the time I interacted with them, I wasn't really satisfied. So I decided that, okay, and I continued just being in the group until that day, this lady in question, she put a video and she asked for critics. She said she wanted someone to critique the video because she wants to improve. And she also offered at that point that she was ready to intern for anybody in term at no cost, that she would not collect any money. So when I saw that, I was interested, but I didn't want to take advantage of her because I felt if someone is an intern, the least you can do is to offer some monetary reward. It's not that you should always seek for monetary reward, but I, as an individual, when I want someone to do something for me, I don't feel comfortable when I just, maybe because I'll give the person a resume or I'll give the person a reference, I will not offer any financial incentive. Because I said to myself, if it was a younger sister or someone, I would still offer some incentive. And she was looking for the opportunity because she did not have any concrete job at that point. So I offered, I got in touch with her, I sent her a private message. She just sent a message. That was the message she sent to the group. And as a result of that, as a result of being intentional, taking advantage, leveraging on a platform that people took for granted, she got that opportunity. So I got in touch with her and I told her that I was seeking such and such an individual and that I would pay her, that it wouldn't be for free. She wanted it to be for free, but I just felt like no. At least if it's for the data, she would have to spend some money to do one or two things. So I offered to pay her something she could just at least start with. And she was so excited and she accepted. But I knew that she had some skills deficit. There were some areas that I knew she would needed more training and more, to learn more. So what I did was that the first 3 weeks to 1 month, I told her the specific things that I would want her, the specific skills that I would want her to strengthen or to have or to improve upon. And I wrote a detailed training that she was supposed to embark upon. And it was kind of a self-development. I gave her some free self-development because that is what I work with people. If you have a job and you want to leverage on your career, you want to move from one level to the other, I could help you prepare a behavior plan. That means I'll give you step by step direction on what you should do and how to do it. And I also make sure you are accountable and I also make sure you are doing the right thing. And also I motivate you so that as you are doing it, you don't lose your steam, you don't get discouraged, you don't get demoralized. And I did it for her as free of charge. So she also got an additional input apart from that internship. So as I prepared the plan for her, what she should learn and what she should not learn, and I supervised the process. And in 3 weeks, I felt she was ready. I actually planned for her to do it for 1 month, but in 3 weeks, I saw that she was ready. She was already picking up. So I now gave her the first assignment, and we worked for about 6 months. And in April this year, 2025, we decided to just end the contract, and it was in a very amicable way. And also, while I did like what I do, if I'm employing somebody or I'm mentoring somebody, if I'm mentoring somebody, I want to know what your skills are, what your passions are, and I try to guide you in the direction in which you should go. So I don't just say, oh, because you are working for me or because we met in an official environment, I will not ask you what your goals and aspirations are. I don't like using people like, okay, because you are doing something for me, I don't care about what you are doing. I don't care about your family, your personal relationships. I don't care about your career goals and aspirations. I just want to use you. No. So I asked her what she wanted to do, and she told me. So based on that, I was giving her guidance. So as we went along, she now saw a better opportunity. It was a better opportunity. It wasn't an internship opportunity. And because I used to give her sometimes when she tells me that she has an interview, I would allow her go for her interview and all that. I made the arrangement very flexible since she was an intern. I didn't want to just crowd her with too much work and distract her. So it was a very flexible, and she was honest with me. It was an honest relationship. So at the end of the day, she got the opportunity and she left. And tomorrow, in future, if I have something to do, there are some skills she has that are useful. I will contact her. So we ended up in a good way. But one thing most important that she did that most people, especially in this not in this part of the world, especially young people or people of nowadays, they feel when you are honest that you lose opportunities. She was honest. Sometimes people encourage you to lie in your CV, in your resume, or when you are applying, lie about something. But she was honest enough to say, okay, I need someone to critique what I'm doing. I'm not perfect. I need improvement. And based on her honesty, she got a job. So if she had lied that she had this skill and she did not have, just imagine that after I engaged her, she disappointed me. It would have been a very bad way to start an official relationship. So she was honest. So when you are applying for a job or when you need an opportunity, please, as much as possible, be honest. Even if you lose that opportunity, you have future opportunities. In a previous video in this channel, I talked about how I went for an interview and I was honest about the skills I did not have, and I still got three absolute job offers. After the interview, based on some circumstances, I got three job offers. So if you want to know how I did it, how I, despite saying the truth, despite not trying to be or act like someone that I'm not, I still got the opportunity. So in this channel, I try to encourage young people to live by the right principles to advance their career in a focused and intentional manner. Sometimes some people want to cut corners, they do a lot of things to get ahead. That's not the way to go. Honesty really does pay. Yes, I'm a living proof of that, and I know dozens and dozens of people that do the right thing, even though we live in a society that does not encourage that. So if you like those kind of things and you also want to learn from some of my mistakes, I made some mistakes in the past and I share that in this channel. I become very vulnerable to help young people to aspire to the next level without having to go through the negative experiences themselves. So if this is you and you like to be part of this community, then subscribe to this channel. So till I see you in the next video, take care and stay cool.